Okay, I have quite a few questions, so I'll go straight away into questions. First question. Bleeding in menstruation is quite strong in first 3 days. The menstruation lasts more than 10 days, especially when getting angry during those days. It becomes severe after quarrel with family members. Sometimes I have to go to the hospital to get the medicine to stop bleeding. The doctor said it is because of imbalance of endocrine system. So which kind of pranayama is fit? Also, do I have to practice with lying down posture during menstruation? Any kind of toxins. If it is not evacuated from our body, that will damage our system, our organs. Also, when one particular system overworking, so the healthy menstruation cycle, basically when it hits exact day and it finishes within that 3-4 days. Which means your reproductive system in order. When it is lasting longer, that itself shows something wrong in the system. And because it is happening for quite a lot of people, the mindset is to see that as a normal thing. So we have to address that first. Definitely endocrine glands playing a huge role. Overall, the reproductive system. So you look at your history from young age. Is it your body condition is that way? That also because of various reasons, or it is changed over a period of time. Then you have to check your lifestyle. Right now, your eating habits, sleeping habits, and your job, work, whatever you are doing in day to day. And of course, asana practice. When you have this kind of long menstruation cycle, you should not practice normally, means like all the postures. And also, you need to prepare not only during menstruation time, after menstruation period, what you need to practice. Before menstruation, what you have to practice. So that means you have to prepare this whole month's practice. The sequence has to be very specific. So I suggest you to check with the teachers nearby, or whoever the teacher you are already consulting. Have specific sequence for your practice. Furthermore, why do you get angry? Why do you quarrel with your family members? So you can get frustration, okay, but be aware of the frustration. If I say straight away, don't get angry, it may be not possible. But anger comes in stages. It starts from expectation. An expectation not fulfilled, disappointment. When it is repeatedly happening, frustration. Frustration leads to anxiety, irritation. Again, when it happens in a certain way, also the thing you are valuing more, you give a lot of importance either on the action or on the people. Then all these things manifold. If normal thing you are expecting it is not happening, you get disappointment, it is irritation, frustration, then it is really coming as expressing as anger. So if normal thing is one time, if you are valuing something more, if you are so much, you know, importantly you are seeing it or the person, the same things can be twofold, threefold, fourfold. The irritation and frustration can be double, triple, or more. So, along with working on the body with your posture, your reproductive system. Work on the mind also. Ready to let go. We have to reach the point. The whole yoga practice should take us to the point where we have the awareness when the expectation comes, when the desire arises. It's not that you should not expect, it is not that you should not get desire. Even the nature of this expectation, desires, keep on evolving, keep on happening through different perspective at different stages of practice. So we have to see, while you are getting angry, when the anger arises, so from there you walk back, you go back through that, why I am getting angry. I got irritation, I got frustration, I don't like the way it has done. I wanted something to happen, but something else happening. They are careless, etc., etc. Why you are getting disappointment? Okay, you have the expectation things will happen this way. So when it is happening, fine. When it is not happening, we need to ready to accept as it happened. First, acceptance. You want to change that, you want to educate them, you want to guide them, whether it is spouse or children or friends or working place, wherever it is. First, it is happened already. When we are getting angry and things are not happening as per our expectation. So the action done already, happened already, not happening as per your expectation. The action is done. That moment you get angry, you are getting irritation, and you are really getting into this frustration, then you are reacting. All the various things happen. It is of no use. First, realize it has happened. Next, you may need to do that job. Still, you can expect. But now you see, okay, what's next? What I can do next? When you think that way constructively, then your relationship with your family members happening more consciously with a lot of awareness. Either you work on your expectations as per the situation, as per the people, or you work on your expectation itself. Example, suppose you are expecting your, say, your spouse or children or whoever at family, they have to keep their place tidy. That's your expectation. They have to keep their dress, their wardrobe neatly, their study table properly, overall keeping that area in a very tidy way, neatly. So you have to see that when it is repeatedly not happening, and if you are getting every time angry, what is the use? So either you are finding the way to educate them or make them to do the job, or at home you can create your own zone. This area I will take care. Rest of the area, close your eyes. But if you think like, no, I want the whole house to be clean and tidy and neat, everything all the way, if it is possible, when other things are not working, then get a helper. At every kind of solution, when we work, we will face challenges. Sometimes you get a helper, then the helper also do the same thing, then you have to work extra. So you have to see the root when you are getting angry, where this anger comes from. Sometimes you can get angry, but it is for that moment. It should not change your system. It is for that cause, that purpose. And also it's more superficial. It should not go within yourself deeper. Which means you know how to handle that. You are aware how to manage that. Whatever asana practice we do, pranayama practice we do, for the whole body to function in a certain way, mind need to play an important role. That's why 60-70% of our diseases, they say psychosomatic. It is coming from the mind. Body is healthy, but the mind is creating the diseases. So see that all these aspects, take your time, work one by one. Don't get frustration, don't get angry. Ready to let go. As of now, what you can practice is mainly supine position based, especially during menstruation time. I don't recommend sitting position. And go for more of exhalation part, long exhalation. Supine position, long exhalation, ujjayi exhalation, viloma exhalation. Don't interrupt so many times, only few times. That will help. Brahmari will help. Viloma will help. But before going into any other techniques, I would say first work on the asana practice. Okay, next point. I feel comfortable in the spine, cervical spine, and with the chest opening when lying on two blocks. It is a better awareness than lying on the blanket. But if long time the sacrum hurts, I had also put a blanket on the bricks. So what's the exact place to put the bricks? If your back is not strong, lower back area, your core muscles, pelvic floor muscles, not strong enough, not balanced enough between your spinal and the anterior part. Any kind of hard stuff like this, block, wooden brick when we keep along the spine line and staying longer, the lower back height is not appropriate, then it will bring discomfort to your lower back. So which extends to your sacrum, right? So don't keep the block higher, keep it a flat shape. Top of that you put a blanket, but it should not be too high, the lower back arching more. Also, until you fix the back and the abdomen, don't stay longer. You take a break every 15 minutes. Then after some time, when you are getting that strength on your back, it helps. Placement is okay. You should not definitely put on the neck. The block starts from the middle thoracic. If you keep on the head, there I would suggest you can even use the blanket also, not necessarily the block. And keep the head position, that forehead higher, neck free, all these things you take care. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, so the question is, except my on the mat yoga practice, my family members are not very much supporting my yoga lifestyle from their mind, also their behavior. I mean, especially for food and sleep. They really hope me persuade eating meat, and if I don't eat, they will feeling upset or disappointed. Disdain to my idea of diet. About sleep, I want to sleep early. Only that can assure my early morning practice, but they sleep late, watching mobile or play games, which make me worry about their health, worried about my sound sleep. leads to cannot sleep. Those things I have using plenty of ways to communicate with them, talking nicely, please them, getting angry. Especially I found myself sinking into anxious and anger mood, especially before sleep. They still feeling it is fine. They don't think they are disturbing me also. There's no problem for their health. How to find a way, find a wise way to facing this situation, especially we have to still living together. It's a quite common problem for many. Especially now, metropolitan or big cities are, I think, globally. If you are saying that you are going to bed at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they see that you are not belong to earth. I thought it is only in the cities. Nowadays, even in villages, it becomes like that. Because of the technology, TV and mobile things. So a lot of activities happening late night only. After 9, 10, 11. So it's a big challenge for sure. So in this condition, what we can do? What's a wise way? Wise way, follow them. Go if you want peace at home. If you are not able to get certain control, you said already you talked to them, you gave some deals, and angry, nothing works, right? At least for now, don't get into that. If there is an option, the wise way is you have your own way of living. But when it is not happening, as you are living together, either you take control. Sometimes you have to be a dictator, but not by angry. Okay, you have to have the control, really have the control. It is not that you get angry and they don't follow, then it becomes a joke. Every time you get angry, they laugh. That doesn't work. Now, if you are not able to take control, then you see how far you can follow them. So, which means instead of taking too long, you can see that how far you can reduce it. If they go to bed at 12, see that whether you can manage to go to 11 instead of thinking of 9, 10 like that. Find some balancing point, some middle path, middle point. Then look at the other hours. When they are not around, you can use that time for your practice, whatever you have to do. But when it comes to lifestyle, as we see that, right? When you want to go deeper into the practice, you have to have this particular lifestyle. But right now, if you are not able to do, let you create that strong interest. That strong interest can find a way. Don't ask how, but be ready to face anything. Okay, when you have that kind of strong interest, sometimes it will come with pain. What do you want to get? It may happen, but it will come with pain. But you have the strong interest that instead of you have to get into this lifestyle, let your near and dear ones also get into this lifestyle. Let your energy be stronger to overpower their energy. How you can do that? Definitely by your life. So you want bring some kind of transformation there, not just for you, for your family members as well. So they should get the inspiration. How they will get the inspiration? They will get the inspiration when you don't get angry. Whatever they do, if they see smile on your face, they get confused. How come? All this while you are getting angry, now you are not getting angry. Then you say, it's because of yoga. Then say that, your spouse not able to do this job, that job, not able to focus, or everybody facing some kind of challenges. Don't impose on them, but indirectly suggest to get into practice. And also do things as per their interest. You may don't like it, but you do for their sake. That's also practicing yoga, okay? And when they receive a lot of love, they may not change the lifestyle, but they will see the impact of yoga practice that put the strong seed in them. And when they are really in trouble, when they are really like looking for some help, then they may start to try. So your communication, it is not about talking to them, educating them, getting angry to them. Instead, Constantly you are giving, pouring your love. Don't expect the result immediately, okay? It may happen in 1 month, it may happen in 1 year, it may even take one life. 10 years also it may take. So that expectation is not that they are changing. The expectation is yourself got into this transformation. Then that's what we want through this practice. Why we want this lifestyle? To go deeper into the practice. Why we want to go into this deeper practice? To get into the state of mind which is very easily getting into the stillness, less modifications, total acceptance. So option one, you fix your surroundings as per your requirement. Not happening. Option two, accept as it comes. But you are expecting not happening and keep on getting frustration. That is not good, especially to change the lifestyle. Because we want to change the lifestyle to get into this state, get into this practice. So don't get frustration when things are not able to change. You need to wait. Sometime it may take some time. And when it comes to food, especially when the whole area surrounding and if you are totally like a different diet, totally no meat and very careful about what you are eating. What is the purpose? The purpose is to support the practice. It's not that if you eat meat, the body will not cooperate. The mind will be totally like getting into angry mode or rajasic state. Not necessary. The role of the food is until a certain point. But mind will overpower everything. Even from birth, you can have sattvic food, yogic diet. Your mind impressions can overpower. So what you can do? Avoid certain meat. Go for something less harmful. I don't know if there is anything like that. But especially when you have to go with the flow. If they are eating one and you are going with the flow, surrounding situation. So either you change their diet when it is not possible. I mean, you don't need to change their diet, at least accept them to make them to accept your diet. So when it is not possible, especially they want to change your diet, So you have to go with the flow. So if they are eating 1 kilo, you eat 1 gram. That means what? If that one bowl of meat, if they are eating, one piece, maybe in that also you can go with the choice, maybe fish. Within that which is less harmful. And also having said that, don't get into mindset vegetarian food is the right food for yoga practice. Though many masters are suggesting, many traditions are suggesting, any food which shoots to your body, which shoots to your mind. What is important is moderation. The food is not for the tongue, for your mind, for the interest. Instead, it has to give some energy for your practice, whatever you are doing for your life. So you can have the combination. Your type of food, say 75 percentage, 25 percentage, just to make them happy, just to get rid of this unnecessary argument, unnecessary wasting energy. So every time, because you have to eat every time, 2 or 3 meals every day. So every time you meet, it becomes a situation. They want you to eat, you don't want to eat, you don't want them to say something, then you say something, then they say something. It becomes like a yogic drama, like Korean drama, then it becomes like, yogi drama. So see that where you can let go. Food, sleep, our daily life, whatever we are doing, it has to support to get into the mindset, calmness, quiet, where you can get into meditation easily, where you can get into the deeper side of pranayama practice, where you are getting into the state where you can surrender totally to this universe. But you have this strong interest. I want others get into yoga practice. Others understand this subject. Others bringing this question: who am I? How this world works? Why I'm here? Why I'm running around? Whenever get opportunity, keep feeding that thought into their mind. Not imposing, especially when they don't like, don't try, don't do. Maybe indirectly, when the situation happens. Keep this in mind. All will change. When surrounding situations are very conducive to yoga practice, that also will change. For a lot of people, everything happening. Whatever they want to do for the practice, it happens. Family side, work side, education side. That also will change. Things are not happening, a lot of challenges, a lot of disturbances, a lot of struggles. That also will change. What we need to learn from that? To go into our inner being, to go into that calm state. We should not depend on external things. Whether it is at home or at working place or anywhere. There is no guarantee all the time our external situation will be there as per our interest. So now it is giving you an opportunity to bring your yoga practice even in these challenging conditions. You need to change this mindset, not having that right food or right sleep will disturb your yoga. No. Still, the mind can get into stillness, calmness, quietude. That's what we want. Food, lifestyle, all these things, it's a certain preliminary requirements, certain supporting tools. That's not a major thing. Hey, next question. After I did continuously Viloma inhalation, exhalation this morning, I feel my chest oppressed and pain, obviously in lying down position. Lying sideways is better. Took 1 hour to be recovered. I don't know, is that because I could not follow the practice recently in the class? Somebody said that only after 7 years asana practice then can practice pranayama. My practice only 4 years. They said also if wrong practice in pranayama would damage the respiratory system and nervous system. So I have a little worried about my practice. If it is right or wrong, please guide me. Okay. So first, for your condition, in that lying down position, you said some pain, chest. First, check whether it is happening repeatedly. If it is just one day, there are various possibilities based on your previous night or day, mindset, body condition. Sometimes it is the symptom of something else also. So check whether it is happening repeatedly about it. Okay? And let me know. If you're sitting, you don't feel, lying down, you feel, let me know. And I will check why it is happening. Second, now the 7 years of asana practice. Is it 7 years of asana practice daily, or overall just 7 years, weekly once, or once a month, or once a year? We assume it's like, continuous practice. Then question comes, when they have started the practice, is they started the practice young age, middle age, old age? The body will be different for different body. When they start, according to that, body will change. Okay. When it comes to pranayama practice, of course, every book says you need to have good amount of asana practice. Basically, your body need to be ready, which is true, very true. Body need to be ready. But it is given a very general idea, pranayama. Now the same book says, many books, many masters, what it says. Until you go to Kumbhaka, retention, whatever you do, it is just a preparation to go into pranayama. Pranayama really starts when you are getting into retention. So whatever we are doing, we can say we are preparing. If you notice, I don't even go into bandhas yet. Why I am not giving you bandhas? Though Jalandhar Bandha very much recommended. I'm not insisting you have to go to Jalandhar Bandha. Why? Because your neck position is not proper. And if you practice every day without preparing your body, and if you keep rolling the head and putting pressure there, it will distort your system, bring trouble to your system. And whatever we are doing, Ujjayi, Nadi Shuddhi, Viloma, it is more of observation, little bit of lengthening within your range, within your capacity. So now it mainly helps to get into awareness, focusing everything what you are doing, and slowly bringing the postures, your system, various systems of the body to get into deeper side of not only pranayama as well as meditation. So without preparing the body, getting into various bandhas and kumbhakas, retentions of the breath, definitely not advisable. Definitely should not practice that way. But when you have already certain amount of asana practice, getting into viloma, getting into ujjayi, which will help, it will not harm. And as far as I see, with many practitioners, it is supporting their asana practice, that supporting their awareness, is supporting meditation. So people simply say without practicing, okay, don't allow the mind to get panic. If you get fear, you get panic, enough. to create havoc in your system. You need to know how to evaluate it. Your own practice need to help you to see what's happening. When you do Ujjayi observing, you need to know what's happening. You don't simply allow others to, in a way, bullying you. Okay. So, basic practice, when you are already doing asana practice, especially this way of asana practice, good enough. But about that, what is that pain you get after a week? Please let me know. I have harsh feeling in menopause recently, and each time when practice pranayama, hot feeling recently. So how to practice? Thank you. Do ujjayi, supine ujjayi more. Don't do sitting. Especially when you have that hot flush. More of long exhalation, supine position, more of restorative postures, relaxation postures. Avoid sitting postures. If you do, it has to be short or meditation type if you can, just to be aware. And also, if you do sitting, go for Chandra Bedana. That's the time when you are doing short one, not long one. And in coming days also, see that, you observe in that supine position when you are doing. Also, you check is there any change, and you let me know after a week or two. I'll also further guide you. As of now, supine. Okay, last question. The classes are going to end. What is your thoughts? Would you please going on? Please go on. Where it is going to end? We just crossed half mark. Already you feel it is too much. You are thinking about when this program will end. It's only 50, 60 days. Okay, we have 40 more sessions. Still a lot of things to do. New techniques are there. Still we have to look into basic aspects of bandha, basic aspects of retention. So too early to think about it, but after ending, I don't think we will do anything in December further, definitely, because it's almost end of December only we end. Probably January also we may not do anything. More than that, I have no idea yet. Okay, that's all for today. Rest well. See you morning. Thank you all. Namaste.